guys. So here is the hair tutorial that a bunch of people have been asking for. Well, more people have just been commenting that they love my hair, but there have been a couple of you that have like commented like, when is the hair tutorial? So yeah, but while this is getting warmed up, I also put this in my hair before. Anyways, yeah, so that's currently in my hair. I use this brush. I don't know what they're called, but I like it because, I don't know, it just makes my hair a lot easier to manage. But I'm also just gonna be kind of yapping. Like, I talk a lot, obviously. But also I'm gonna be looking right here because it's where my mirror is, and I would like to be able to see what I'm doing. So yeah, okay. It is officially warmed up. I don't use a lot of heat. Like, I only do it to 300 degrees. And it's like, that is still a lot of heat, but yeah. So I usually start at the top. You can start from the top or the bottom. But I just kind of find where my part is. And I take sections like this. And then I go down straight, and then I flip it up at the ends. Yeah, so it kind of like flips out, and then, you know, sometimes I have to go back through and redo them, but yeah. And then I just kind of do that on my entire head, essentially. The back is definitely really difficult. I look kind of stupid when I do it. But like, y'all are gonna see. But just, here's where I'm gonna get into the yapping. So if you don't want to hear anything about me, you can just mute the video. So my name is Amelia, obviously. You know, my channel name is Amelia's Works. So I initially started my channel when I was in, I think it was 7th grade. Just to post random stuff that I made. But I stopped posting my freshman year because I just kind of got bored of it, and I wasn't able to show my face yet. Even though I really wanted to, but obviously recently I started posting with my face because I talked to my parents into letting me. Sorry, I hate doing it back. So I gotta kind of focus because I've burnt myself a couple of times and it really hurts. I am currently 16. I have recently started my junior year of high school. I really like art and crafting and stuff. Like, I currently have the sketchbook that my boyfriend gave me right here. Where I just have like a couple of fun little sketches. That one I just did at the airport when I was waiting for my flight. This one I posted and I asked if you guys think I should color it. I think I'm going to, so if I color that before I post it, then I'm just gonna insert a picture sometime. And then this one is my personal favorite that I have in here so far. And then I also think this one is kind of cool. I got the idea from Pinterest, but it's where I get most of my art ideas. And then I like to do a lot of painting too. Over there somewhere I have I think it was like sparkling strawberry lemonade or something. But I have like the bottle for that, and I think it's a really pretty bottle, but I took a couple of the labels off, like the nutrition facts labels and like the ones that were at the top of the bottle, because I just didn't like the way they looked, but I left the strawberry lemonade sticker on it, and I'm painting little pink strawberries on it. Yeah, and then I also have a bunch of glass Coke bottles that I paint mostly sunflowers on, but I'm thinking of maybe broadening my horizons with flowers but sunflowers are just the easiest to paint. Also, sorry if I keep saying a lot, because at this time of night my vocabulary is very limited. Like, it is currently 2:17 a.m. It is a Monday night. I do have school tomorrow, but I do online school, fun fact. And my class isn't till I think 11 tomorrow, so I'll be good. I'm fine. Plus, after I get my schoolwork done, I can just take a nap if I'm tired, which is really nice. If you are thinking about doing online school, I highly recommend it. But I'm not a very social person, and I just don't really get along with a lot of people, especially in public school. Public school is terrible, at least in my experience. Like, if you like it, good on you. Glad you're doing good with that. But I, however, did not enjoy it. I actually just transferred to online like halfway through my sophomore year. Like, the end of sophomore year, or the end of first semester sophomore year, I was just done with my school, and I said bye. It wasn't for me. I think it's really funny when I get these kind of ones, like before I brush it out, but no, I am actually going to grow my hair out. I'm gonna keep it really layered so that it's lighter on my back, because the reason I usually keep my hair relatively short is because I don't like the feeling of hair on my back. It's just a weird thing, I don't know, can't explain it. Like, yeah. So this is what the front looks like. If I'm just filming a couple videos, I will just do this. And I won't even pay any attention to the back. But what y'all don't see is how terribly flat it is in the back. Like, let me just turn. Yeah. Doesn't look as good as the front. I really enjoy watching movies and TV shows. I usually watch the same TV shows over and over and over, which I'm trying to get out of that habit, but I'm not really sure why I do that, but I just really like the shows that I watch, and I just kind of stick to them. But I'm currently watching Supernatural, and it is the first time I've seen it all the way through. I'm currently on season 10, and it's insane, because on my Pinterest I have like clips of Supernatural showing up on my feed from like season 1, and Sam and Dean look so insanely different. Like, I'll put a picture here of season 1 Sam and Dean, and then over here a picture of season 10 Sam and Dean. Like, just a moment of silence for Sam's hair. Did not have a glow up. I miss season 1 Sam hair. But that's just me. But also, Sam with the longer hair looks like this one friend that I have had since elementary school. Yeah. But, you know, obviously older. Like, my friend doesn't look like that at 16. But just like with the long hair and some of the facial features and insanely tall. Like, my friend isn't 6'4", but he's, I think, 6'1", maybe 6'2", which for a 16-year-old, I feel like is really tall. But that's just me. My favorite genre is either horror or rom-com. Those are my two favorites, which I know are polar opposites and it makes no sense. But I'm the kind of person where in the same day I could watch Ouija on Netflix, and then Princess and the Frog. I know that's not a rom-com, it's Disney, but still, you get it. I actually have done that before. But yeah, I have a very broad spectrum of genres that I really like. And same thing with my music taste. Like, I really like Metallica and AC/DC and like classic rock and stuff like that. And then I also know that Taylor Swift's new album is coming out October 3rd. Like, very different things, but I enjoy them both. And also, if you're wondering if this is the part that looks stupid when I'm doing the back, no, not yet. We aren't there yet. I mean, I'm sure I do look a little stupid, but whatever. I post lip sync transitions on YouTube Shorts. I feel like I should be comfortable with making myself look stupid. But whatever. No, my all-time favorite show though has to be Gilmore Girls. I obsess over Gilmore Girls. I have watched it, I think, 5 times through, maybe 6. Okay, this is editing me. Also, just so you guys know, I'm Team Jess all the way. Like, Logan, like, her and Logan were like an okay match. But Jess was the best. I don't care what anyone says. He might have been a little toxic, but he was still the best. And he loved Rory the most, too. And I will stand by that fact, and I will die on that hill. So, good luck trying to change my mind. And then same with Harry Potter. Sorry, just a moment. Gotta think about what to yap about next. I really enjoy true crime. Like, I literally, before I started recording, I was listening to, I think I listened to 3 true crime episodes before I started filming, and then a Reddit Storytime podcast. But if you're looking for really good true crime podcasts, I listen to it on Spotify, but most of the ones I listen to, I think you can also get on YouTube. But the first one that like started getting me into the podcast side of true crime instead of like the Netflix documentaries was Call Me Chris's Crime, Conspiracy, Cults, and Murders. Yeah, she does an amazing job every time. And I've also I've been watching Call Me Chris since 2020 when she started like doing skits and everything. And it's so cool because what's interesting is we've had the same interest changes like around the same time. And I think that's just kind of cool. And if Call Me Chris is watching this, hi. I'm a huge fan. And I love your videos. But she's probably not watching this. So y'all can laugh all you want. But I had to cover all the bases. And then I also have watched, sorry, I'm just talking about YouTubers. Or wait, no, I have to finish true crime podcast first. Sorry, I like to go all over the place. I'm a little scatterbrained. And then Mystery Mondays on Spotify. I don't remember her last name, but her first name is Bella. She always does a really good job too. And then another podcast is, I actually just recently started listening to this podcast. It's called Criminal Makeup, and I think it's really interesting. Y'all should definitely go check that one out too. Yeah, and obviously all 3 of them just do true crime. And then Hot on the Case. I suck at last names, so. But her name is Brianna. Again, don't know her last name. I keep forgetting. But she posts every Friday, and she always does a really good job too. Everybody that I listen to always does an amazing job. And then this one isn't true crime, but I really enjoy listening to the Storytime Society with Jamie Nelson. Because she just finds really interesting stories on Reddit, and I also just relate to her a lot. Like, yeah, and it just, like, when she's, like, in her videos, it just kind of feels like you're on FaceTime with a friend, and, like, I don't know. Like, I promise I'm not parasocial. I promise. But, hold on. I gotta grab a mirror. This is where I start to look stupid, because I have to use a mirror that broke off of my old eyeshadow palette. I usually use my phone for this part, but obviously I can't, because it's on my camera tripod and it's not secured, and I don't want to have to go through that whole process again. So, of like trying to get it to stay where it is. But here we go. This is where I look stupid. But I have to like, oh, I actually did a pretty decent job this time. But I just have to look for like pieces of hair that I missed because obviously it's the back of my head. I cannot see it. And then some YouTubers that I watch are Sam and Colby. I love Sam and Colby. I have followed them for about the same time that I have Call Me Chris, since like 2020 when I started getting into like the supernatural and stuff like that, because I've always been a believer in ghosts and stuff. There's actually a story that my mom tells me of when I was, I think, 2 years old and I saw a ghost in our house. So yeah, I've always believed in spirits and ghosts and whatever you want to call them. But which is another reason I find Supernatural kind of fun to watch, because it's like, obviously it's exaggerated, but also some of the stories could be true. Like, I'm not saying vengeful spirits are going out there and like offing people. I mean, they could be, I don't know, but hopefully that doesn't happen to me. But like, there could be little inklings of truth to it. Not sure. Okay, so if you are just here for the hair tutorial, that was it. There's really not much to it. I just like to go back in on the top mainly because it likes to like go back instead of out, and just kind of, you know, and then I brush through it. And then I'm gonna put some hairspray in it too. I have the Suave Essentials Max Hold Hairspray. Works great. It is, however, a nightmare to get out. So, just be aware. Yeah, usually when I use it, I just shampoo and condition my hair 3 times, and I know that seems a little excessive, but I usually shampoo and condition my hair twice, just on a normal day. So I just do another just another little wash, and then I just kind of like, you know, spread my hair out while I spray the hairspray in. And yes, it is a little bit excessive, but it's kind of one of the ways I get my hair to be so fluffy and stay so fluffy for so long. Now we have to wait for it to dry, and I'm impatient, so I'm gonna look for my fan real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. And I like to call these princess fans. I've called them that since I was a kid. I don't actually know. I just think they're called fans. But that's too boring. Like, I feel like anybody who has these, just like, you gotta be a little extra with it. It's not just a fan. Yeah. So, and then, oh yeah, so I was talking about YouTubers. So I mentioned Sam and Colby and Call Me Chris. Selena Spooky Boo, I love her so much too. And also her and Chris's YouTube channel / podcast that they do together called Can't Sleep. I love their videos together, especially their ghost hunting ones. I just think it's really cool that they do that, especially with how like in tuned they are to the spirit world, like Selena with her gift and how empathic Chris is. So they're just really cool to me. And then I also, since I was in 4th grade, so around like 2018 to 2019, I have been watching Jessie V. She used to do like spooky videos, but this year she transitioned into like vlogging because she made a video on it. She lost her spark for spooky videos, and honestly, I really enjoy her vlogs too. So yeah, I just think it's really cool that she took that step and was honest. Like, I just don't want to do the spooky videos anymore, which is like really cool. Yeah, and then when the hairspray is dry, you just gotta brush through your hair. I like to do, oh, I grabbed my necklace too, hold on. I like to flip my hair over and brush it like this, and then, yeah, it looks a little crazy like this. I don't leave it like this. I like run my fingers through it, and so, and this part of my hair always falls flat, so now I have to turn this back on. Wait for that to heat up again. Yeah, and I'm trying to think of what other YouTubers I've watched. I mean, I've watched a bunch of YouTubers, obviously, but those are just like the main people that I've watched their videos for years. Oh, and also, I'm so excited for Selena to have her son. And if she chooses to tell us what she named him, I'm really excited to hear it, because I know she's not gonna have like a boring name for him. Just because we know it's Selena. She's not gonna have a normal basic name like Kyle or something. No offense if there's any Kyles watching. Like, we just know Selena's not gonna name her son something like normal. And also, normal is boring, in my personal opinion. But I am a bit of I'm a little bit of a weird kid, but in a good way. I'm not like the creepy, I'm gonna stalk you weird. I'm just kind of like I just do whatever interests me, as long as it's legal and nobody's getting hurt. That's when it's crossed a line. Don't hurt people. And also, my hair is done. So that is how I do my hair, for all of you that have been asking. Finished product. I like to like comb through my hair a lot, just because I feel like it makes it look a lot better. But here it is. Forgot I had a candle burning. It scared me. I just saw like a light flickering and I was like, wait. Yeah, and this video is officially 30 minutes long. It's gonna be shorter after I edit everything, probably. But, all of you guys saying you like my hair and you wanted a hair tutorial. Here it is. And you also got to know a little bit about me. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment. If you leave a hate comment, get a life. Please and thank you. It's not my problem that you have low self-esteem. And thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you that are here supporting me. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye!